can't seem to finish what you started, and you haven't completed the goals you promised you'd keep. Well, I have a solution for you. Just call us at 1-800-NOT-LAZY.
All right. Clearly, we can't buy our way into making our habits stick, but here's my way of helping myself ease into creating habits that may or may not help you. First stop, routine buffer. I call this the routine buffer because before I start any type of habit tracking or habit for 30 days straight, I like to do the habit for a week, whether it's 5 to 6 habits, and see how it fits with my routine, because these habits are, one, is supposed to help you grow, but also you have to learn to shape your routine with them. And if your routine doesn't work, then the habit's not going to work, and you have to adjust it. Because sometimes when I create new habits, I have this goal in mind and I set it and I write it down and I'm like, I'm going to do it. And then once I start doing it, I'm like, it's a little bit harder to do once I actually do it. Mostly because I didn't really prepare myself for things that I would have to do to prepare the actual habit. So for example, say that my goal is to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning for 30 days straight, and I just jump right in. You kidding me? One, that first week will allow me to, one, adjust my sleep schedule, because if I just jump in to waking up at 6 in the morning, I'm gonna feel groggy. So the first week, I would just take that as a 1-week trial, just to get into the routine of things, and then you shape your routines around that habit. Does that make sense? So if I want to wake up at 6 in the morning, I have to shape my nighttime routine to prepare me to wake up early in the morning, rather than starting it out, going to bed like my normal time, 10 or 11, and falling asleep around that time, if not around midnight, and then expect myself to wake up at 6 in the morning. I'm just setting myself up for failure. So what I do is the 1-week trial, the routine buffer. Then secondly, just do it. Like Nike. Yes, just like Nike. Honestly, I'm the type of person that researches everything before I get into it, because I don't want any surprises, which is fine to an extent. But the reason why I want to point this out there is because we're all so consumed in researching and getting all the information and doing all this before we actually even start the thing. And my tip is just stop researching and actually do the darn thing. And I learned this after reading this one book from Jocko Willings called Discipline Equals Freedom. Honestly, the book just covers you just getting it done. Just do it. It was not anything eye-opening for me. I mean, it was eye-opening because I was like, oh my God, why am I not just doing it? But it's, in the grand scheme of things, it's not eye-opening stuff. It's just get it done. Don't wait. Just don't wait for the perfect time, for the perfect gym outfit, for the perfect time to start. Because sometimes I do that where I'm like, oh, I'll start on Monday, or oh, I'll start the first day of the month. Oh, because it's the second day of the month, I gotta start next month. So just start the dang thing, because if you don't, you're no better than anyone that has started and has been making mistakes and having pushbacks. So just start it, get the thing done, honestly. And examples of doing it and actually getting it done is like, sign up for that race, whether you are trained or not. Sign up, pay for that gym membership. Just get dressed and go out, or even just go to the gym dressed as you are. It doesn't matter what you look like, and just go to the gym if that's your goal. Or even just make that YouTube video. Turn on your camera, make that YouTube video. Because if you don't start and go past that starting line, and you're just stuck in this research phase of calculating the best formula to start something, you're gonna be stuck like me. And I've been there, and it's not fun. You're just not making any progress, because even though it seems like you're making progress because you're retaining the information or the knowledge, you're not actually applying the knowledge. You're not actually learning from it. You're not actually learning from the mistakes, which kind of leads on to my third thing, which is don't hate, appreciate. And if you know this saying, you know. People have used this for other things, but the reason why I say this is because I had to learn to give myself grace for my mistakes, because just getting mad at myself for not being perfect and not getting every day checked off every single day, it didn't help me in the end. I thought for a very long time, I thought I needed negative reinforcements to help create a habit. I was wrong, completely wrong. And I'm just telling you now, positive reinforcements help more. And you just gotta give yourself grace if for some reason, even after the first week trial, the routine buffer, you miss a day, keep going. Just because you messed up, the world's still turning. The world doesn't stop because you made a mistake. So why should you? So basically, all I'm trying to say is don't let that perfectionism overcome what you could be in your progress. The mistakes help build you, help teach you other ways of doing things if you learn from them and continue. And the mistakes really test your ability to keep going. And that's how habits are created. Do you think that we just woke up randomly and just brushed our teeth every day? No. As a kid, we were forced to do it when our parents yelled at us and grounded us if we didn't brush our teeth. If that wasn't you, then lucky you. But just think about it. You didn't just wake up brushing your teeth every day. It became a habit. And you learn that if you don't brush your teeth and you get cavities, then you're going to get robot teeth, or you're going to have to pay a dentist bill if you're an adult and you have to pay for your own bill. So there's consequences for things that you set yourself up for that you don't follow through with. And learning to be okay with making mistakes, but learning from it and actually learning from it and moving on and just continuing will get you farther than the people that make mistakes, stop what they're doing, and then just never go back to it ever again. And I do this plenty of times. People think, it's funny because people think that I run every single day because I like to run. I don't run every single day. One, because I'll injure myself. So there's days where you need to take rest days, but don't abuse the rest days. But think of it as, let me restart, let me figure out what I did wrong and how can I fix it? And is it sustainable? Sometimes there's habits where you just won't be able to do because in your life at that moment, it's not going to work. So then you just redirect and go a different route. But honestly, that's the rest of the video, and I hope that these tips help you. I guess tips or advice helps you, because it did help me, and I've become more of the person that I wanted to be because I learned that I'm just human and that I can't just be a robot or AI and work every single day. And if you're an average person like me, then try and implement at least one of these things for the new year, because I know everyone in the new year have these New Year's resolutions, they have these goals planned out, whatever. Test it out, see what you think, or give yourself a time frame of how long you want to do it for and if it's sustainable for your life, because these habits should be the type of habits that you want for not just for 1 year, for the rest of your life. And you just got to think of that. And just know that, things change and you might not be able to do them anymore. And that's fine, because your life goes into seasons. You get older every year, and that's that. So thanks for listening. If you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. I thoroughly enjoyed this because it's just something that I've been having to think about every single day. And it's just my life. That's kind of what I do. So thanks, guys, and talk soon. Bye. Adding on to the giving myself grace for my mistakes is knowing that I won't be able to do. I say this because growing up, I had to learn that going 110% of the time isn't going to get me far for a very long time, because you will burn out. You will have to take rest, and you'll have to take a break from what you're doing, because you're not a robot, as you may know, unless you're AI and you're watching my videos. But you just have to understand that you will make mistakes. Just expect to make mistakes, and then you won't be surprised when you do, and you won't get upset. Just expect to make mistakes and be able to overcome that by continuing, no matter the amount of effort. And when creating habits, you can't just go 110% every single day, think of it, and I saw this one chart, and we'll see if I could pull it up, where what consistency actually looks like, and it was showing like a bar, 1%, 10%, 20%, 50%, 80% every single day. And it changes throughout because of your energy will change, especially if you're a woman and your cycle changes. You're not going to be 100%. And if you are, good for you. Great for you. I'm proud of you for being that way. But just know that in the grand scheme of things, in all reality, you will most likely be the first actual consistency bar versus the one that is pursued or presented in the goal crushing or the CEO minded people. So start there, and then you can build up to doing it every single day. I didn't get to where I was with working out in like 24 hours. No, I did not. For working out, people see the progress that I made, but I didn't become consistent with working out until this year. And I started working out 5 years ago, like actually lifting and running. And yeah, there are some other things that I can add to it that may help, but those are the 3 main things that help me get through it. And I hope they help you too. And if they have, I would love to see you guys grow, and comment below what your goals are for next year, and or even just for this month. And let's get through the rest of this year together. And yeah, I'm excited. Cool. Talk soon.